There are so many events happening this time of year. It's the perfect time to come and be outside. And the Pupusas Festival is going on. So if you've never had food or even heard of anything related to the culture of El Salvador, today's the day. Joining me here, we've got Yesenia Ramirez and her mom, Miriam Ramirez. So good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm so happy that you're here because this is something I've never tried before, pupusas. So tell us a little bit about pupusas.
Okay, so the pupusa is the national food from El Salvador. It's a handmade corn tortilla, and it's filled inside with meat, cheese, and beans. So my mom's gonna go ahead and start making one right now, so you guys can take a look. It's she's used corn flour to make this. You start making out a tortilla and you start putting in, your ingredients. She's gonna make a chicharrón and queso pupusa right now, which is pork and cheese. You use a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick on your griddle, and then you put it to cook, and then you just, keep flipping it over a few times until it's fully cooked. It takes about 10 minutes or so for them to be finished.
So it's almost like a pancake that's stuffed with your favorite foods, meat, cheese.
Yes.
But it's a little bit more flavorful. Now, can you put any vegetables or anything in that?
You can make them with just about anything that you choose to, as long as you shred it and you maybe put a little bit of cheese. You can also make them vegan. If you don't eat cheese, you can choose to make some like that as well.
Now tell me about these beans, because these are refried beans, but you did mention there's something that you don't use that a lot of people do use.
We make our refried beans with just a little bit of oil, vegetable oil, so we don't use any lard in them. It's a mixture of red and black beans blended together, and we don't, like I said, they're refried, but no lard in them.
No lard. Let's tell everybody about the festival. It is Sunday, November 13th. It's a Pupusas Festival, and it's going to be at Tempe's Kiwanis Park this year because it was at a different location last year, so you moved it.
Right. Last year we actually hosted it right in front of one of our locations in Phoenix, and we had over 3,000 people in attendance. We definitely blew our expectations, and so that's why we're heading over to the Tempe Kiwanis Park, the Ruben Romero Ramada. It's a gated area. It has, it's plenty of space for everybody. We're going to have a lot of different vendors specializing with food from El Salvador, a couple of others, some other appetizers that are typical from Central America as well.
So it's a great time for people to bring their kids out, the family. If you've never had the food, this is an opportunity for you to taste the food. Now I want to ask you about your salsa. Is it super spicy and hot, or is it mild?
No, our particular salsa in El Salvador, we don't traditionally eat spicy food, so it's just a lot of flavor in it. The little salad that goes on top of the pupusas, that one has a little bit more of a kick. It's actually shredded cabbage and shredded carrots, pickled with some oregano and some red chili pepper. So that one, it definitely gives it that extra kick, but not like hot.
Okay. So El Salvador food is a little bit more mild. It's flavorful and not as spicy. This year's event, you're going to have some different things as well. So what can people expect if they've never gone?
We're going to actually have different kinds of pupusas for starters. We're going to have a lady that's going to be making some pupusas with the red chili, the hatch red chili. So the pupusas are actually going to be a little bit more red in color and a little spicier to kind of reach out the people that like spicier food. We're also going to have several different live performers, different bands. A band that's coming in from California, specializes in cumbia and a little bit of salsa music. We're going to also be having the consulate is going to be leading us, with both national anthems, and just an all-around great family event. Activities for the kids, face painting, everything that you would find at a park. With a little bit of the Salvadoran culture.
It's going to be fantastic. Again, it's November 13th. Tickets are $10. It's at Kiwanis Park. You do not want to miss. Make sure you go out and see my girl Yesenia and her mom Miriam and taste some of this good food. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have a preview of what's coming up next week on Arizona Daily Mix. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.